Welcome to Sotahboy Settings. I'm going to be showing you how to edit one of my pictures from start to finish. I'll even give you guys a link so you guys can edit with it. How's that sound? That's genius. I just thought of that right now. Oh my god, that's cool. Anyways, okay. So, this is Sotahboy Settings. I'm going to show you the background on how I do my pictures, so follow along and you can do it yourself. So the way I start first is I jump into camera raw, which I then go into the lens correction. We're going to go ahead and remove chromatic aberration as well as enable profile corrections. I'm then going to drop the highlights just because you know I'm not a big fan. I like my colors or my whole profile to be nice and flat. Someone had told me like kind of matte, which was like very description. I'm kind of like that. So I'm going to take that and bring down the exposure as well. So there we go. We're then going to go ahead and open the image in Photoshop. So let me give a brief overview of what we're going to do in Photoshop. We're going to start with some basic blemish removal. We're going to jump over to some skin frequency separation, as well as do some sharpness of the eyes and overall body. We're then going to do some curves on the eyes, and then we're going to finish it with filling the skin into all one solid color. So let's get into the basic blemish removal. I'll probably fast forward this, but I'll let you guys know that I use the patch tool as well as I use the what is it, blemish, or no, what is it, spot healing. There we go. I don't know why I blanked out. But yeah, I use the spot healing brush as well as the patch. It is great, not only for skin and blemishing, but like if you're trying to get rid of things, that's another way people do. It's really easy, super nice and convenient. It saved a lot of pictures for me. So like I said, I'll probably fast forward through all of this. I'll go ahead and fast forward through this for you guys so you guys don't watch me, but okay, that took way longer than it needed to be. So now we're going to go ahead and duplicate these layers, and we're going to get into a frequency separation now. We're going to hit image, or a lot. We're going to go to filter. We're going to, I'm going to say G-blur because I don't know how to pronounce it properly. So G-blur, I like to keep it around 8. And then this layer up here, like I said, wasn't touched. So we're going to go to image, apply image. I already have it on there, but we're going to go to layer 1. And then we're going to go to subtract that layer. From there, we're going to go then to linear light. And then we're going to work on the second layer, which is basically we're not touching like the texture on the top. We're just going to then even the skin tone, all of the middle layer, so it's all one even tone, or one even layer. Sorry, excuse me. So we're going to then hit our brush tool, and then I like to work in Q, because Q allows me to basically see what I'm what I'm drawing for a selection. So I'm going to brush this in. There we go. And just like I said, the spots that I usually work in frequency separation is the cheeks and the forehead, just because I feel like those are the main spots where the body and skin like get the most wear and tear, like just here and here. And then when people have glasses, I go in like the glass area and do like the inside a bit, but these are mainly the areas that you can tell that are just like normal everyday life wear and tear. So then I go back to G-blur, you wouldn't give me so much crap, and then go to 10. That allows me to keep still that natural looking skin. And then now what I also did was I created a new layer. I just basically duplicated everything that we just did. I'm then going to, we're now going to work on sharpness. So I go to other and then put high pass. And then we're going to keep it at 10. My computer wasn't very slow. There we go. And then we're going to go to overlay. And then in that overlay, I'm going to put a mask over that. We don't want the whole image to be just one solid sharpness. It's going to be layers. So my brush is now at 50, and we're going to work on the eye. Obviously, eyes are very important to me. Okay, and then the overall image as well. There we go, and then a little bit more on her face. Command E again. And go ahead and do another high pass filter. Keep it there. And then we're then gonna go to linear light. If I can actually click on it. So at linear light, I recently just put this on here. I usually never did. And so I keep it still at 10 my brush, and I'm gonna brush the whole body with that. Alrighty, so that's it for my sharpness. I did the eyes and I did the overall body. We're gonna go into my favorite part now, which is working on the eyes. So we're gonna put up a curves tool. We're gonna zoom right in nice up on her face. Alrighty, so like the curves for everyone, I start off kind of the same, which is I go down to input of like an 18. You can even type it in there if it's a little bit easier for you. Usually I can't get it right on. And so then now we're just going to, like this, like I said, for eyes, everyone's eyes is different for me. I do a new curve tool for every single person I've edited. And so it's just adjusting for personal preference. Obviously mine aren't going to be always the same for yours, but you're more than welcome to do what you'd like. And so what I did was I then inverted that mask that I have on here. And so then now I can go back and just enhance the retina there. So that was it. That was all I do for curves. We're then gonna make a new layer, just a blank layer. And what I like to do is also draw around the eyes. And around the eyes, I like to just put some black, because it's already, oh, come on. Great, there we go. All right, so there's already black obviously there, so I'm just basically enhancing it, as well as I also like to throw in some white in there, because like I said, white's already there, so I feel like we're just enhancing what's there. Then I like to finish it with another coating of black. Oh, just kidding, that was a brush. There we go. Very subtle things. Okay, so then I bring the opacity down on the layer to about 30%. You don't want it to go too crazy. And then bring it to an overlay. So there we go. And then so that was just my eye work right there. That's very simple, nothing crazy. I then now do a new blank layer. We're gonna make the skin all one solid color. So by doing that, we're going to click on W, which is the selection tool. Go down to the first layer so it knows what it's selecting. And then just select everything of her skin. So saying like right here, just grab that, and that's it. Nice and simple. We're gonna go scroll back up, go to File, Edit, and then Fill, and then make sure you're selecting that, and then now you're just gonna find a sample of her skin that you want all of it to be one tone. So I'm trying to look for something that's kind of a little lighter, but still orange. So honestly what I might do is, if I go here, I hit cancel actually, I might have already had a color set for this, so yep I did. So I already did a picture before that, so I'm just going to grab the sample I did before, and there we go. You then go to color, normal, then you go to color, and then you go to, I like to keep this very low, so at a 15%. And obviously you don't want her eyes and like mouth to be the same color as her skin. So I just like to go in and erase that color in the eyes. And the eyebrows, obviously you don't want those to be the same color as her skin or the same tone. So delete that. Same thing with the nose ring. Make that pop a little bit later. And then the mouth. We don't need the mouth to be the exact same color. Okay. So then after that, we're gonna then export this bad boy to Lightroom, and then I'll show you kind of my steps in Lightroom as well. Alrighty, so now we're gonna go ahead and work in Lightroom. I've already created a preset for this, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just paste that preset over it. Obviously when you do any preset, you still need to do some minor adjustments. So for mine, they're all the same as well. So I like to start with doing, just because my shadows are already lifted in my regular preset, I like to put another just layer of shadows on the overall whole image. Don't ask why, it's just what I do. People are gonna be like, oh, you don't need to do that, you can just do it in the main image. I know, but like I said, it's just the way I do it. And so I like the tones of this picture, but I'd like it if it was a little bit more, I guess, vibrant. So let's do this, is boost the vibrance. There we go. That's not bad. I don't mind that. So that's a before and after, just kind of like adjust that and look. And then for dodging and burning, I also do my own dodging and burning in Lightroom, but this is literally just the eyes. So then if I go to burn, and I'm going to then dodge around the eyes as well. It's a very nitpicky profession. Alright, and then finish off with another burn. Alright. So I also like to do some shadows on the lips, so they're all kind of on point. So let's drop the highlights there. Okay, and then that hand, I'm noticing it's not the same, the hand's not the exact same color, so I actually have a preset brush for hands. And so then I'm just going to go ahead and just color that a little bit. Like I said, it's very subtle, but I just want to make sure you can see that hand. Okay, and then I'm going to see how the image looks just flipping it. I've just been doing this recently, and yeah, I like it better this way. So I'm going to keep it this way flipped. And yeah, that's about it. That's pretty much all I do in terms of like the Photoshop and Lightroom work. There's more details obviously in my presets that I'll probably give out, or you know, if you need help, I'll let you know. If you have any questions, but yeah, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll put up a link so you guys can use the exact same picture if you want to follow along in Photoshop to do it. As well as, like I said, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to give me shoot me a DM, shoot me an email. I'll try to answer them as fast as possible. As well as, like I said, thank you very much for watching this video. Feel free to subscribe below. If not already, follow. I'll be coming out with more behind the scenes videos, as well as more tutorials, because I know you guys really want to know more about this. So yeah, thank you very much, and hope you guys have a great Saturday.